Now, forget about Wagatha Christie. There's a new wag war waging in the north of England after footballer Carl Walker insisted that his liaisons with his mistress-turned-baby mama, Lauryn Goodman, meant nothing to him. The Man City star and all-round rogue has split from his pregnant wife, Annie Kilner, after it emerged that he had fathered a second daughter with former Towie star Lauryn. A source close to Walker has said there was no proper relationship with Lauryn, sparking fury from Lauryn's camp, who insists Carl was an enthusiastic participant in their relationship, treating her like a princess. Walker's philandering antics have proved too much for the pregnant and heartbroken Annie, with whom he already has 3 sons. Now, on the bright side for Annie, she could end up taking half of his estimated £30 million fortune should they divorce. You're going to hate me for saying this, Daisy, but this is back in the days of a proper footballer. This is what footballers used to do back in the day. I kind of like the drama, feel sorry for his wife, of course, but this is a footballer being a footballer. This is what they do.
Being an absolute moron.
Well, you know, having fun while he's young. That's what he's doing, isn't he?
He's being a love rat. I really missed that headline. It's so much fun to have the love rat headline back. We haven't had it for a while.
I think you know, there's, on a serious point, there's a lot of men going through this at the moment. I think we have to understand that Carl will be experiencing quite a lot of trauma over what is happening.
Yeah.
You know, he's obviously got to work out, you know, where his priorities are. It'll be his mental health will be suffering, therefore his game might be suffering.
Oh gosh, that's right.
At least he's got his looks. He can hold on to that, I suppose. But you know, this is a guy that, you know, he'll be struggling with this. And I think we should have a moment for Kyle.
Yeah, there he is. Look at him.
Yeah.
Look at him.
So he's earning, what, 180,000 quid a week?
Yeah, about that, and it's worth.
Even that's not as much as some of his colleagues.
It's
Poor
not
man.
exactly.
So maybe that's why maybe he feels inferior and is needed to kind of act that out.
He's making up the numbers with babies.
Yeah.
So it's taken me a while to work this story out. So he's been with his wife for a long time.
Yep, childhood sweethearts.
Childhood sweetheart. Then he's had a lot of playing away from home with other ladies, I gather.
Allegedly.
In lockdown, there were.
Well, yeah, there's that thing during lockdown when he was involved in some kind of orgy, I believe.
Some kind of orgy. Yeah. There we go. And then
he was on his own at the time. Wasn't the best.
It was in lockdown, apparently, but yes, he was not abiding by the social distancing rules of lockdown.
But didn't he? The Lauryn Goodman, the Towie girl. The first baby he had with her, he wasn't with his wife then. They'd split for a bit, is that right?
They were on a break.
They were on a break.
On a break. So that's legit.
And they weren't married at that point either.
Baby number 1, legit. Baby number 2...
Not so much.
Yeah.
And now he's got baby number 6 coming with the wife.
With the wife.
But it's a bit weird that he said, you know, it didn't mean anything to him. And you'd have thought that if it really didn't mean anything to him, after baby number 1 with the mistress, you'd kind of back off a bit.
Exactly.
Well, I think I think he must have enjoyed their trysts, but emotionally there was no connection really.
Yeah.
Right.
But this will not be the most expensive divorce in Premier League history, because that goes to Roman Abramovich. When he got divorced, he had to give his wife $2 billion.
Something like that.
Something like that. Yeah. So.
I like the use of the word trysts. Yeah, I think that needs to be around more often.
Pre-watershed.
More love rats and more trysts.
Tabloid fodder.
It is. But Lauryn is going off like a woman scorned. She's really going for him.
And
well, he said it doesn't mean anything, which I can only imagine probably hurts a bit.
Yeah.
When you've got 2 kids with... I mean, those kids are going to grow up because of the world we live in. They're going to read this stuff. You know?
Well, of course, and most importantly, they've all hired publicists. So,
of course they have.
So we can guarantee we'll get a lot more of this story